Hello everyone, welcome to NYC. Tonight we had our first guest stars on this vlog, which was my dear friends from work, Rebecca and Gaby. We went out for drinks at a rooftop bar, and then afterwards we decided to go to a place called Apothèque. And it is a speakeasy. It is in a little, almost cul-de-sac in Chinatown, where, and it's labeled chemist, which is really cool. Obviously not a chemist. The only hint that it's actually a cocktail bar is by the the line outside.
I've heard of a few in Miami. One is in a taco.
Oh, so they have them there too. Oh, it's a taxi company.
And then there's this there. Like I haven't been, but I want to go.
Oh man, that's cool.
That's the place?
Yeah.
Paid vacation. I want paid vacation.
Paid vacation?
The lab coat. I feel like that right there needs to be the second one in.
Are those the? Look to see when they get out the
That's your Chinatown.
the local Chinatown aphrodisiacs. Ground up like oysters and like
God only knows.
like
Oh no! Oh no!
it's really cool.
We watched a movie about bartending and how it's an art. Like people actually, they learn for years.
I didn't realize that I got in before here.
What?
I didn't realize that I came before.
Oh, still closer. Just closer.
I'll send you the picture I took with the pearl, because otherwise.
Hello. You probably can't hear me right now, but we are at Apothèque, and my drink is called the my drink. Well, I don't remember what it's called, but it apparently has local Chinatown aphrodisiacs in it, and we also have these lovely drinks as well. We finished all our drinks already. And I'm going to eat the cucumber, which is the one thing left in my drink. It's very curly. Tastes kind of funny, actually. I don't know if I'm supposed to be eating this, but...
What you saw tonight was a smattering of clips, from our adventures throughout Chinatown. It's an interesting kind of style. So first of all, the roof is like those kind of like hanging cloth panels that kind of do this. If you know what I mean, like the wave of cloth panels. You go in there and it smells like incense. It has kind of like, you feel like you're kind of in a Middle Eastern market almost. The bartenders and maybe mixologists would be a better word in this case.
They were very
are
nice.
all wearing lab coats, white lab coats, like
Oh.
chemists. And then, so in terms of the drinks, so we were trying to talk about them there, but it was very, very loud there. They had the music cranked up to 10, 11 maybe. And because of that, which is kind of a bit against the Speakeasy vibe. Speakeasy was really quiet and sit down places. So this was almost in between the Speakeasy and cocktail bar. The drinks were very, very unique. I thought Angel's Share, which we did in our third episode, had the most unique drinks, but this I think took the cake. So just to give you an example of two of them, my drink was called the, I don't remember what it was called, but that was a big bill for nothing. But my drink had, it had cucumber, had a few other things, and then it had maybe vodka, but it had in it, it was listed as like old or classic Chinatown. Oh shoot, what was it called?
It was an
classic
aphrodisiac.
old or classic Chinatown aphrodisiacs in my drink.
Which, who even knows what that means?
We don't even know what that, I mean, we know what aphrodisiacs are, we don't know what that entailed. There were little bits of stuff floating around in my drink, so maybe that was it. I don't know. I don't know what they were though. Who knows? So that was part of the lure of that one. The one that Rebecca got was called the Siren Song, I think.
Oh
Siren's
yeah, that one was different.
and it had in it, so it had seaweed in it. I guess it's supposed to be a siren being like of the sea. It had seaweed in it. It had black squid ink in it. Crazy in the cocktail. And it had an oyster shell sitting on the top with a pearl in that. And it was an edible pearl. Was it?
Mind you, that was a chocolate pearl.
Well, it's hard to bite. It's hard to bite into real pearls and chew down. So, anyway, so it was a fun night all in all. I was happy that we had our first guest stars. Unfortunately, the place wasn't great for. Filming because it was so loud in there. But I hope I got enough shots of the ambiance and the atmosphere that you could get it from there. And then, we filled in basically what happened. We stayed there just for one drink, so it was so loud and packed there. But definitely a cool spot. Not a place to go if you're looking to have a conversation, a deep, meaningful conversation, DMC, like we usually do when we go on our Speakeasy tours.
Yeah.
Definitely not a place to go if you're bringing a big group because it's packed. But if you want to go bring a couple people and go on a fun little date and have a blast and drink squid ink cocktails and get yelled at by the bartenders, I guess, which I didn't see happen. The mixologist, sorry. Then it's a cool place. Angel's Share and a lot of the other speakeasies are much quieter environments, much better for conducting quiet, meaningful conversations. This place was a speakeasy, but it was really a speak loudly. That was a bad joke, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's also just worth going for the journey there down that little cul-de-sac in Chinatown, which feels very out of place, and also for the place itself, which also feels very out of place when you walk into it.
Yeah, and then the next place we went, is that what you're gonna move on to? I think the next place we went was what was the name like?
Boqueria. Boqueria.
Okay, I'll just talk really quickly about Boqueria. So we went and we were dancing. We danced up a storm. What's your problem now? Do you need water? And then we went up to the bar. We were ordering our drinks, and I got charged. I'm so glad I looked at my receipt because I got charged for 2 mangoes for a total of $40.
2 mangoes, people. You could buy those at the grocery store for like, $3 each.
2 mangoes. That's right. These were mango drinks, but either way, total of $40. I was like, sir, I ordered a Corona Light.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure this, sir.
It was fun. It's Friday night. Park. Yeah. Anyway.
And then, so I was just gonna say this. To you. So then, okay, the only other thing I was gonna say was about when okay, so Mike was just talking about, or the first place we went, but I want to talk about El Taqueria or whatever.
We just talked about that. You said we were dancing in a storm.
No, but Mike, if you're seeking connection and you want to take someone on a nice date, you should take them to.
No, you shouldn't, because again, you'll get knocked around, you get pushed around. You could really make it to the bar. It's loud as sin in there.
Listen, take that person on a nice date, a romantic spot first, and then take them to El Taqueria where you can dance the night away under the stars, which is what we did.
I agree.
Thank you and good night.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us.
Oh, and then at the very end we had pizza.
You already said that.
I didn't. Oh, we went to Brooklyn Pizza, it's called. Greenwich Pizza. And that's what we ate.
It's called Williamsburg Pizza.
I had a grandma's pizza recently.
So she had 2 grandma's pizza, which is the perfect name for a pizza considering it describes her hearing. And so she had 2 of those and a chocolate chip cookie. Now, what I wanted to say was, thank you all for joining us.
As well.
I had 1 bite. That was what was left. Now, thank you all for joining us. This was NYC episode.
God only knows. 10.
No.
11.
11.
12.
Episode 14. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. And thank you to Rebeca and Gaby for being our first guest stars. We're sad that we didn't get more of their more footage of that and of them actually talking, but it was just so loud there. It was hard to do. But catch us next time for episode 15, where we go to where we maybe finally go to the 18th room after about 18 months of trying.
A woman can dream.
Agreed. That's how I feel.
Bye. Sleep tight.
Bye guys. Have a good night.